Hello everybody. I'm here today because I've been led to start spreading a certain message. I've gotten downloads recently of information, and I feel very convicted to begin spreading this message. My intentions for making this video, or any more after this one, are not to make any money, not for fame. I feel very strongly about certain things, and this is meant to be an outlet for all of these thoughts. My intentions are to be thought-provoking and to help raise the universal vibration. But if even only one person hears my message, that is enough. Even if only one person is willing to sit and listen to me ramble, that makes everything that I've been through worth it. What I want to talk about today is a question. Does the love that we give equal the hate that we give? Now, if we think for a moment and we take all of the human spectrum of emotions, which is quite a silly concept, but pull them into two simple categories, between love and hate. And we look at them and we balance them on a scale, which side, honestly, would tip the other? And this seems like a very simple question, and most people, I believe, would be very quick to answer, of course, love. A very simple way to assess this is to look at the world around us, the way that we interact with humans, with other species, and not just our friends, not just our family, but everybody. Walking down the street, do we give a smile, a simple hello, or do we raise our eyebrows and look away? Do we keep a scold on our face, or a small smirk, maybe a smile? These are very simple ways to express either our simplistic love or hate. Do we look at other human beings with compassion, with love, or with contempt and suspicion? If I'm more nervous around any human being than I am comfortable, knowing that there is a possibility, however I may not know the specifics, that this other spirit sitting across from me has endured something similar to the things that I have, whose experience may benefit me or harm me in some way, which way do I assume? When I look around and I see many people, none talking, none waving, no smiles, all here. Now, as a person who has spent much time in here, I've noticed that I see the world in such a way to where I automatically, without thought or reconciliation, had a tendency to view the world in suspicion. To think that without knowing, having no preconceived notion, that this person is going to hurt me without even giving them a chance. It was an automatic response. So I began to think about this. How do I perceive the universal reality outside of my own individual reality? Am I viewing the world in a positive light, filled with good. People out there who are trying to change the world in a positive way, who are doing very big things. Or when I look at the world, do I only see the poverty and the famine and the hurt? And for a long time, that's all I saw. People starving, dying in the streets, here at home and across the globe. But when I truly opened and decided that I no longer wanted to see the world in this way, my internal world reflects directly upon the universal reality. See, when I put out this hate, even to just common strangers, maybe even viewed just as passerbyers, but when I pay no attention, the universe receives that energy. It takes it, it processes it, and that's what it returns to me. This simple energy, it builds up. Sure, I can go out and I can do great things. I work as a healer, and I know that I have a very powerful influence over people's lives. But those do not outweigh the simple interactions that I have with day-to-day people. It does not change my reflection or inflection of the world. If we are curious about the state of our internal condition, all we have to do is look around. The world reflects how I feel to me. The energy that I put out, even very simply, in just another interaction with another human being, changes how the world reacts to me. Now, being the realist that I am, this does not mean that suddenly the world is going to become this amazing, friendly place. There are still others out there who do not view the world in this way. And even I slip back into my tendencies to view the world in such a negative light. But now, with this awareness and this capability of catching myself, I see how the world is changing around me. And I believe very thoroughly that is part of what has led me to this point. You see, to see the real change in the world, we have to begin to see the change inside of us. Otherwise, there is no change. The world is still this perpetuating hell, this black pit of negativity. It's everything that we've always hated, everything that we've always despised. But hiding behind all of that, and in reality, hiding behind our perceptions, is the beauty that lies within the world. The more that I have begun to turn my love inward, the more that I have become honest, truly honest with myself. Because before, I would not admit it to you that I didn't smile at people. I didn't say hello. I didn't ask anybody how they were doing. Now, I do. My inward reflection of my love has changed how I interact with the world and how the world interacts with me. And it seems like a very simple concept, and it is. It's very easy to understand. But you see, there is a huge fundamental difference between understanding and application. It's taken me a long time. The world is simply a mirror. Our individual realities coexist with the universal reality. And most of that is stemmed to how we feel about ourselves. Today, I want you to ask yourself, does the love that I give equal the hate that I give? Be honest with yourself. Truly look within and ask which one outweighs the other. There's nothing wrong with having the hate outweigh the love. Nothing. It is a simple, natural, human reaction, especially in the world that we are in today. But this change that we all wish for this world will not begin until we change ourselves. There is a big world out there with billions of people, billions of spiritual beings having a human experience simultaneously. This world is very difficult, very hard to navigate. That's why we need to help each other, to love each other. Without each other, we have nothing. Coexistence, cohabitance does not exist without one another. I am thankful, I am grateful, and I am blessed. The world I live in today is no longer a hell on earth. It's somewhere in between. If nobody has told you today, I love you from the deepest parts of my heart.